Alright guys, this is a video I've been teasing for the past couple days. On Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. I'm going to give you the little backstory, the origin story I guess of my life. And why I'm starting the vlog series that I am. I was born back in 1996. When I was born totally blind. Couldn't see a thing. I was born with heart conditions, enlarged heart, hole in my heart. Born with albinism. Which those are problems that never go away. They're always there. Always going to be there. But, that being said, at the age of 2, when I went back to the eye doctor, they actually said, my vision started improving, starting where I could see more. But even though they said I'd never be able to ride a bike, never be able to slide down a slide, never be able to play or function like a normal person, which obviously now it's not true. My heart conditions, I said heart was enlarged the size of a grown adult male when I was a newborn. Back in 2004, contracted a major heart infection through the hole, which after that got healed up. I was wearing a permanent IV for 6 months because it about killed me. I was very, very close to death at that time. When they got the infection to go away, went in and done a VSD repair. It's where they go in and they patch the hole in the heart. That surgery was $1.5 million. They go in, they'll patch it, attach it to each main artery. Then in that process they had to break the rib cage apart, which my ribs are still wired together to this day because of it. But that's not the point of my life. Is not really the point of the video of the series. I'm telling you all this, my origin story, because I want people to know that has disabilities and things, that when doctors tell you that you can't do something, I know that's wrong because I've done it. Doctors told me you ain't going to be able to do this or that. 23 years old, I have a normal 40-hour week job. I'm a forklift operator. I was never supposed to be able to ride a bike. But today, as a 23-year-old man, I can drive a forklift. I can drive a car. I can do anything I want to do. And that's because I was never quit believing. Every time somebody tells me I can't do something, it becomes my mission to prove them wrong. I've not failed at it yet, and I won't fail. That's what I want other people to see is when they say you can't do something, you can do it. You can do whatever you set your mind to do. No matter how hard you think it is, no matter how impossible it seems. When there's a will, there's a way. There always will be and always is. But I just want this video to get out. I want this vlog series to get out. Just to show people that are having bad days, people that have disabilities, people that have always been downed and abused their whole lives and said they're not worth nothing, they can't do nothing. I want to be the first to tell you, you can do whatever you want. You can go as high as the sky is up in the air. It does not matter what it is. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. I've done it. Growing up through school, kindergarten through 8th grade, was a normal kid. 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I was an all tournament basketball player for our local elementary school. Rounded out being pretty good. Was never supposed to be able to play sports, but I did. Going into high school, played basketball for our local high school, played football for our local high school. Was a pretty good player in both of them. Went to playoffs with them several times. Again, I was never supposed to be able to ride a bicycle, much less be able to play football, play basketball, drive a car, and do normal children, normal teenage stuff. I've never let my disabilities get me down. Never have, never will. Sometimes, yeah, it's hard to think about, you know, because some things, like my real goal in life, I want to be a police officer eventually. I was already a firefighter. I was a volunteer firefighter. Did that for a long while. Started at 18 years old. Then when I had my shoulder operated on, I had to get out. But went through high school. I was always considered in special education. I had no special education classes. I was in normal classes. Graduated with a 3.8 GPA. Didn't go on to college because when I graduated in 2015, my daughter, who's 4 now, was born December of 2015. I graduated in May. So right after high school, I had to go to work. I had to find a job. And I went through several jobs due to my disability. First, went through several jobs due to my disabilities. Went to several factories. Was a press operator for a while. Was a car salesman for quite a while until we all got laid off from that. Car sales, that was a fun job, really fun job. Real good people person. That's why I've started to see why not try YouTube. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if nobody watches these videos or if 100 million people watch them. I'm still going to make them because I know what I've done my part to try to get this out here into the world about my story, my successes, and just trying to show people you can do it. As long as I put it out, I made it, I put it out there, I can rest, I can go to sleep at night knowing, hey, I've tried. That's the only thing you got to do in life is you got to try. No matter what you want to do. Say if you want to go to college and be an astronaut, you can do it. You want to go out and be a doctor, a lawyer, police officer, military. You can do it. Well, back when I was 18, 19 year old, I was going to go enlist for the military. Only thing that stopped me from doing that was where I went through, passed the ASVAB, had a pretty good score on the ASVAB. I think I made like a 68, 69 on that. Passed all the educational stuff, fine. It's when I went for the physicals where they got me, and they told me, no, due to your conditions, you cannot be in the military. But guess what? I tried. I was trying to do it. That's what I really wanted to do at the time. But you know, different plan. After that, I went to work at a couple factories. Done that for quite a while. Then I went to driving tow trucks. Drove a tow truck for quite a while. Really enjoyed that job. But the whole point of me rambling on and talking about my past life experiences, those are all things that I should not have been able to do. I shouldn't have been able to go to work in a factory. I shouldn't have been able to drive a truck. I shouldn't have been able to. I shouldn't have been able to do nothing besides sit in the house and play video games or watch TV. Is what they said when I was a child, but they were wrong. And I'm gonna tell you, people ask me, well, why don't you go try to get on disability? First of all, they wouldn't give me disability if I tried. They would not. Second of all, I don't want it. I want to work for what I have. That's the way I was brought up. I was raised with my grandparents. Because my mom was real young when I was born. She was 14-year-old. I was raised by my grandma, my grandpa. Which my grandpa, he passed away back in 2018 of COPD and emphysema. He's dead and gone now. But I was always raised by them to work. You got to work for what you want. You got to work to have a living. You got to work to support your family, which is true. You have to, and it's so many people today don't work, and it kills me. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just one man. I'm just one person. I don't have any influence on anything. I work for what I have. Right now, we're not working because of the COVID-19. I work for a company. We make parts for Nissan, and Nissan is unfortunately shut down to April the 27th. But again, that's the thing. I'm gonna get through it because I still believe I can get through this. Everybody, all of us can get through this if we work together and if we believe and we try. But like I said, the whole point of the video series I'm going to showcase some stuff that I've done before, already had success at. I'm going to challenge myself, going to try some new stuff. I'm going to bring you guys along to where we're going to go on a little journey once all this is over. I'm going to try to travel a little bit and showcase things I shouldn't be able to do, but I can. Is the way that I'm going to do this. Like I said, if you like the content so far, this is going to be the first video. I know the quality's kind of bad, but it's getting worked on. I'm setting up a good spot to record and things of that nature at home. But like I said, if you like the content, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you can get a notification when I post a video. Like I said, thank you for all your support. Hope to be seeing you on down the road.